The Quiet Room, an original Silent Spark short story on emotional resilience in marriage. There was no big fight, no slammed doors, no storm of words, just quiet. That creeping, hollow kind of silence started as rest and slowly becomes absence. Amaka had been married for 8 years. No one cheated, no one shouted. They simply stopped speaking. Mornings became robotic. Good morning, without a smile. Nights ended with backs turned and eyes glued to screens. The man she once called home had become a stranger in the same room, and yet she kept trying, packing his lunch, asking how his day went, only to be met with one-word replies. It wasn't anger that broke her, it was indifference. One Wednesday afternoon, the weight became too much. She stood in the kitchen, staring at a pot of rice she no longer had the strength to stir. Tears welled up, but she didn't let them fall. She was tired of crying into her food. That evening, she entered the spare room, cleared out the clutter, lit a small candle, sat on the floor and breathed. For the first time in months, she gave herself permission to not fix everything, to not beg for affection, to just be. She called it the quiet room, not for sadness, but for peace. In that space, she wrote in her journal, prayed softly, listened to old songs that once made her feel alive. She watered a plant, she watered herself. Her husband noticed the change slowly. She no longer chased his love, no longer asked him to listen, but the spark in her eyes, the one he dulled, was quietly returning. One evening, he stood outside the door of the quiet room.